Tears of insanity walking around. There are silhouettes of tomorrow's regrets.
Hello, this is Andy Wells here, and I'm doing a video review of Power Rangers Samurai that debuted on February 7th, 2011 on Nickelodeon. The episode is about this character Mike, the Green Samurai Ranger, who was trained, and he has a issue of avoiding the attacks. Well, when he was with his friends, this monster that can basically extend his arm to an enormous length started attacking people. So he thought he could defeat the monster by himself before the rest of the gang came help. Well, what happened was he didn't see he can avoid the extending hands, because usually the monster will extend them underneath the ground, and he can't avoid them because he can't avoid attacks that very well. In this process, his two friends get hurt. So he decided to train at night, and the next time they saw the monster, he decided to basically run away from the fists. By doing so, it got tangled up, so they able to stop the monster and destroy him. Well, the monster grew, and they used the Megazord, and they defeat him again. So that's what the episode's about. So what's my thought on this episode? Well, here's the thing. It's exactly the same episode it's the same thing as episode 3 of Samurai Sentai Shinkenger, where we got the Power Rangers from. So this season of Power Rangers. So I don't mind that. I love the storyline of Shinkengers, and if they decide to take the story and recognize it, I don't mind, because I really like the story procedure, so I don't mind. Now, there's some problems that I have to mention. Is one, the storyline, the monsters voice cheesy, but they messed up on one thing. It's the kanji. Kanji is the symbols they write out. And one thing they mess up is, well, their Zords, or folding Zords, are small, and basically they could turn into animals and they play around with them, but they can't transform them. These are small, really big. But when they write the word super, but in Japanese kanji. In Shinkengers, they write the symbol big. So I didn't like that, but they made it up. And that's all that's bad things. Great things about this episode is, one, Buckles calls back. Two, they use a remix of the My Morphin Power Rangers song, which I like it. And they have a new featured Armor Up feature, which is great. It's basically, they have armor on them, and it's only for the Megazord mode. So this is the first time ever they use a armament just for Megazord mode, and that's all. So that's good. So what's my thoughts on this? Technically, it was great, but I wish they just shown the first episode. That's another big thing they didn't do. Nickelodeon decided to show the third episode instead of the first episode. They didn't show how they united. So I give it 4 out of 5, but I wish they just shown the first episode. I'd be fine with it. So thank you for listening, and please watch Power Rangers. It's a very good show. So bye.